Hi guys! Welcome sa Engineered Math Channel. So, ang topic natin ngayon is for Advanced Engineering Mathematics, which is solving equations with complex numbers. So, mahalaga meron na kayong background muna about complex numbers. Meron na ako dong video for properties and operations on complex numbers. Ililink ko na lang sa description para ma-check nyo kasi gagamitin din natin yung mga concepts nung topic na yun dito. So, pag solving equations with complex numbers, so kapag solving equations with complex numbers, para lang tayong nagsosolve ng equations na real number. Okay? Pero, mas complicated lang yung operations natin or yung process kasi mga complex numbers. Isosolve lang natin yung unknown complex number usually denoted by z. So, apply natin yung mga different operations on complex numbers kapag nagsosolve tayo ng equations with complex numbers. Okay? Tapos, ang mahalagang concept na gagamitin natin dito is Z1, let's say A1 plus B1I given Z1 and equal to A1 plus B1I and Z2 equal to A2 plus B2I. Z1 is equal to Z2 if A1 is equal to A1 and B1 is equal to B2. So, equal yung dalawang complex number kung equal yung real part nila tsaka yung imaginary part nila. Okay? Or, if real part of Z1 is equal to real part of Z2 and imaginary part of Z1 is equal to the imaginary part of Z2. So naturo ko na rin to sa first video ko sa properties and operations on complex numbers. Okay? So kailangan natin tong concept na to dito sa topic. So para ma-illustrate paano ba mag-solve ng equations with complex numbers, mag-solve na tayo ng problem. So solve the equation for z. So number 1, z squared plus I is equal to 0. So solve for z given that z squared plus I is equal to 0. So kung marunong na tayo nung mga properties like de Moivre's theorem, madali lang sana siya. Kaso hindi natin gagamitin yon. So kung alam na natin sana yung mga de Moivre's theorem, gagawin na lang natin dito is itatranspose si I dito sa left side ay sa right side. So magiging z squared is equal to negative I. Tapos square root both sides. Bale z is plus minus square root of negative I. Or actually kahit wala na tong plus minus, kukuhaan mo talaga yung dalawang square root ng negative I, di ba? So, dahil hindi pa natin nadidiscuss yung de Moivre's theorem, hindi muna ganun yung approach natin. Algebra approach tayo, okay? So, ilelet ko muna na yung z is equal to x plus yi. So, yung x yung real part, tapos yung y yung imaginary part. Isa-substitute nyo ngayon dito. So, bale, x plus yi, quantity squared, plus I is equal to 0. So, pwede nyong i-expand ito. So, square of a binomial, di ba? Naturo ko na to kapag ini-square natin yung complex number. So, square the first, x square, plus 2 times the product of the first and the second. So, x and yi, and then plus the square nung second term na yi. So, yi quantity squared. Tapos, itong positive I, itatranspose ko sa right side. So, magiging negative I. And then, simplifying further, we'll have x squared plus 2xyi plus, so yi squared, distribute the exponent to, we have y squared, I squared. Pero itong I squared is equal siya sa ano? Negative 1, right? Equals to negative I. So, magiging ano na to? Minus y squared. So, ano yung mga real part? Yung walang I. Pwede nating i-combine to yung x squared minus y squared. Ito yung real part. Plus, yung imaginary part, yung may I is 2xyi equals negative I. So, pwede na natin i-apply yung concept na to. If Z1 is equal to Z2, then A1 is equal to A2 pala to, sorry. B1 is equal to B2. So, dapat equal yung real part netong left sa real part nung right. Likewise, yung imaginary part nung left equal sa imaginary part nung right. Okay? So, dito sa left, ang real part niya is x squared minus y squared. So, saan natin to i-equate? Wala kasi tayong real part sa right. Right? Pwede tong isulat as 0 minus I. So, yung real part natin dito is 0. So, pangalanan natin tong equation 1. And then, yung imaginary part naman, 2xy, di ba? Equate natin sa coefficient ng imaginary number or yung imaginary part sa right, negative 1. Right? Okay. So, this is the condition. Equation 2. So, isosolve natin to ngayong simultaneous equation for x and y. So, depende sa inyo kung anong process ang gagamitin nyo, algebraically. So, sige, gamitin ko tong equation 2, isosolve ko si y in terms of x. So, bale, di-divide ko to both sides by 2x. So, cancel si 2x, y is negative 1 over 2x. So, ito yung bagong form ng equation 2 na lang. So, pwede nyo ngayong i-substitute yung value ng y in terms of x sa equation 1. Diba? Para magiging 1 unknown na lang. So, substitute 2 in 1. So, magiging x squared minus y, papalitan niya ng negative 1 over 2x, quantity squared equals 0. Then simplify, so x squared minus, so negative 1 over 2x squared, bale, positive na yan, negative squared is positive, tapos 1 over 2x squared is 4x squared, right? Didistribute niya exponent na 2. Equal 0. Okay. Tapos, pwede nating i-multiply to both sides by, or sige, i-ano na lang natin, i-transpose ko to sa kaliwa, ay sa kanan. So, x squared is equal to 1 over 4x squared. Then, cross-multiply si 4x squared. So, x squared times 4x squared is equal to 1. Okay? So, pwede natin ngayong equate to 0, transpose si 1. 4x squared minus 1 is equal to 0. So, para to the fourth pala, sorry. Kasi x squared times x squared is to the fourth, hindi x squared. Okay? So, pwede natin tong ma-solve. Naging fourth degree, no? So, if a factor natin, bale 2x quantity or 2x squared quantity squared minus 1 squared. Okay, difference of 2 squares. So, magiging 2x squared plus 1 times 2x squared minus 1 is equal to 0. Tapos, equate each factor to 0. Bale, 2x squared plus 1 is equal to 0 and 2x squared minus 1 is equal to 0. So, solve natin si x dito muna. Bale, transpose natin si positive 1 sa kanan, magiging 2x squared minus 1. Okay, tapos divide ko muna both sides by 2. So, x squared is negative 1 half. And then, kapag in-square root natin both sides, so x is plus minus the square root of negative 1 half. So, magkaka-imaginary tayo dito. Kasi, square root ng negative is magkakaroon ka dyan ng I, imaginary number. So, pwede siyang gawing plus minus square root of 1 half times square root of negative 1. Ito ngayon yung I. So, plus minus, di ba yung square root ng 1 half, pwede siyang 1 over square root of 2. And then, itong square root of negative 1 is I. Or gawin ko na lang I over square root of 2. So, isa to sa possible solution kay x plus minus I over square root of 2. Paano yung sa kabila? So, 2x squared minus 1 equals 0. Solve nyo si x. Bale, transpose si negative 1 sa kanan, positive 1. Tapos, divide both sides by 2. X squared is equal to 1 half. Tapos, get the square root of both sides. Bale, x is plus minus square root of 1 half or 1 over square root of 2. Okay? So, meron tayong possible values of x. Pero pwede kayong mamili sa dalawa kung anong gusto nyong gamitin. Try muna natin tong x is plus minus 1 half. So, ang expected lang nating solution dito is dalawa. Kasi naka-square, right? Sabihin, quadratic yung equation natin with complex numbers. So, dapat dalawang solution. So, kung yung x natin, ito is plus minus 1 over square root of 2. So, dalawang value yan. If x is positive 1 over square root of 2 muna for the positive sign. Para makuha nyo yung y, gamitin nyo tong equation na to. Diba yung equation 2? y is negative 1 over 2 x. So, bale y is negative 1 over 2 x. Papalitan nyo ng 1 over square root of 2. So, negative 1 over 2 times 1 over square root of 2 is 2 over square root of 2. Or dahil 1 all over 2 square root of 2, i-reciprocal nyo lang, right? So, y is square root of 2 over 2 negative. Excuse me. So, therefore, yung isang natin, combination sa z, di ba z is x plus yi. Let's say z1 na lang. Bale, z1, first root is, yung x is 1 over square root of 2. And then yung y is negative square root of 2 over 2i. Okay? Or i-rationalize nyo na lang din to. Bale, square root of 2 over square root of 2. Z1 is square root of 2 over square root of 2 times square root of 2, 2 minus square root of 2 over 2i. So, isang solution. Paano yung isa pang solution? So, if x naman is, so ito is para sa positive. Yung negative naman, negative 1 over square root of 2. So, sa substitute nyo ulit dito, y is negative 1 over 2 times 1 over square root of 2. So, magiging negative pala, no? So, magiging negative divided by negative, positive na yan. Positive 1 over 2 over square root of 2. So, i-reciprocal nyo lang din, magiging square root of 2 over 2. So, therefore, yung another solution, let's say Z2 is x plus yi form, then yung x niya is negative 1 over square root of 2. And then, yung y niya is positive square root of 2 over 2i. Or kapag ni-rationalize nyo rin to, multiply square root of 2 over square root of 2, Z2 is negative square root of 2 over 2 plus square root of 2 over 2i. So, another solution. So, dalawa lang yung kailangan natin kasi quadratic, diba? So, ito, tsaka ito yung solution. Paano yung isa? Yung isa na value ng x, yung plus minus I over square root of 2. Kapag sinubstitute nyo naman to, try nyo na lang kapag sinubstitute nyo to dito sa y is equal to negative 1 over 2x, magre-result din naman yan sa same answer na to, Z1 and Z2. So, kahit ito na lang yung gamitin natin. Yung x is equal to plus minus 1 over square root of 2. So, same lang yung makukuha yung Z1, Z2 kapag ginamit nyo to. Okay? So, ito yung solution. Z1 is square root of 2 over 2 minus square root of 2 over 2i, and Z2 is negative square root of 2 over 2 plus square root of 2 over 2i. Excuse me. Okay, problem number 1. Okay, next. Problem number 2. Z to the fourth is equal to negative 4. Excuse me. Ayan. So, madali lang sana to. Madali lang sana kung alam na natin yung de Moivre's theorem, right? I-cube root, ifo-fourth root lang natin both sides, di ba? So, magiging z is ang solution nito is 4 kasi 4th degree. Yung 4 na 4th root ng negative 4. Okay? Pero, hindi pa nga natin alam yun eh. So, algebraic approach pa lang tayo. Okay? Algebraic approach. So, yung z uli, ilelet muna natin na x plus yi. Yan. Tapos, isa-substitute nyo dito sa z. So, x plus yi raised to the fourth is equal to negative 4. So, i-expand natin ngayon yan, yung x plus yi to the fourth. So, binomial expansion, pwede tayong gumamit ng Pascal triangle. So, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Ito yung 0th, ito yung first, ito yung second power, ito yung third power, ito yung fourth. So, ito yung magiging coefficient ng binomial expansion. Okay? So, pag in-expand natin to, sisimulan nyo sa 1 nung coefficient, bale, x to the fourth. Okay. Plus, yung coefficient sa second term is 4. Bale, dito pala, yung second term na yi naka-raise dapat yan sa 0. Pero hindi ko na sinulat kasi nga yi to the 0 is, sige, sulat muna natin. Sulat na lang din natin. Plus 4. Next naman is, pabawas ng pabawas yung power nung first term. So kung nagsimula ka sa fourth, magiging x cubed. Times, yung second term naman, padagdag ng isa, yung power. So kung nagsimula ka sa 0, 1, magiging 1 na siya. Plus, yung coefficient ng third term, 6. So, yung first term, babawasan muli ng power, ng isa yung power, magiging x squared. Tapos yung second term, madadagdagan ng 1, yung exponent, magiging squared. Next, yung 4 naman, yung next na coefficient. Tapos yung first term, from x squared, magiging x to the first na lang. Yung yi, magiging yi cube, pataas ng pataas. And then plus, yung last coefficient is 1. So, yung first term na x raised to 0 na lang siya. Tapos, yung yi raised to the fourth. Okay? So, dulo-dulo dapat 4 kung ano yung exponent ng pinaka-binomial. Equal to negative 4. Yan. So, isi-simplify natin. So, ito, 0 na to, di ba? 1 na yan. So, 1x to the fourth or x to the fourth na lang. How about 4x cube yi to the first? So, kahit wala na exponent na 1, bale, ano na to? 4 plus 4x cube yi. Okay? Then, dito naman, magiging, ito kasing yi squared, quantity squared is magiging y squared I squared, right? Tapos yung I squared is negative 1. So pag pinag-multiply nyo ngayon, 6x squared times y squared times negative 1, negative 6x squared y squared. Okay? Ito naman, bale 4x to the first or simply 4x na lang. Kapag yi cube, didistribute niya exponent, magiging y cube I cube. Pero alam natin sa first lesson na yung I cube is equal siya sa negative I, right? So, magiging 4x times y cube times negative I, bale negative 4xy cube I. Negative 4xy cube I. Then, last, 1x to the 0th, so yung x to the 0th is 1 na lang. Tapos yi to the fourth, so distribute nyo yung exponent na 4, y to the fourth, I to the fourth. Pero alam natin from previous lesson na yung I to the fourth is positive 1, right? So magiging 1 y to the fourth na lang, or plus y to the fourth, equals negative 4. Yan. Tapos pagsasama-samahin natin yung mga real and imaginary. Yung mga walang I muna, so pwede si x to the fourth, tsaka negative 6x squared y squared, tsaka si plus y to the fourth. So ito yung mga real part. X to the fourth minus 6x squared y squared plus y to the fourth. Real part. Tapos yung imaginary, yung may mga I, ito. So, plus 4x cube y, ifa-factor out lang natin yung I, minus 4xy cube I. Okay? Equals negative 4. Yan. So, bubuo na tayo ng equation. Dapat equal yung real part ng left side sa real part nung right side. And equal din yung imaginary part nung left side sa imaginary part nung right side. So, sa real part, i-equate natin yung x to the fourth minus x squared y squared plus y to the fourth sa negative 4 kasi ito yung real part sa right side. Tapos, yung equation 1 to. Sige, pangalanan natin equation 1. Tapos, yung imaginary part ng left, 4x cube y minus 4xy cube. Equate natin sa imaginary part nung right. Kaso wala, 'di ba? Kasi pwede itong isulat as negative 4 plus 0i. So sa 0 niya i-equate. Equation 2. Yan. So isosolve natin ngayon to simultaneously. So siguro mas okay kung sa 2 tayo maghanap ng value o mag-manipulate muna. Ang gagawin natin, pwede siyang i-factor ko to. Factor natin to as 4xy, common monomial factor. Tapos, bale 4x cubed y divided by 4xy, x squared na lang, no? X squared minus 4xy cubed divided by 4xy, y squared na lang, right? Equal to 0. Tapos, pwede pa natin tong i-factor out further. Difference of two squares. So, 4xy, factor nito is x plus y, x minus y equal to 0. So, dito makakahanap tayo ng conditions. So, i-equate lang natin each factor to 0. So, itong 4 kahit i-disregard nyo na yan, ito na lang yung mahalaga, si x, y, equate each factor to 0, x is 0, y is 0, tapos x plus y is 0, and x minus y is 0. So, dito kapag sinolve pa natin to further, therefore, x is negative y, and ito, x is y. So, marami tayong condition. Pwedeng if x is 0, if x is 0, if y is 0, if x is negative y, and if x is y. So, mamili na lang kayo dito kahit isa lang. Ipa-plug in nyo yung isa man dito sa equation 1. Sige, ang gagamitin ko is ito. If x is equal to y. So, substitute as equation 3. Or pangalanan ko as equation 3. So, substitute 3 in 1. Ito yung equation 1. So, magiging ano na to? Ipapalit ngayon natin sa mga value ng y is x. Para magiging single unknown na lang tayo na x, right? So, x to the 4th minus 6x squared, y, papalitan nyo na ng x kasi if x is y squared, plus y, papalitan nyo na rin ng x. So, magiging x to the 4th, to the 4th, then equal to negative 4. So, magiging x to the 4th minus 6x to the 4th na to. X squared times x squared is x to the 4th. Plus x to the 4th is negative 4. So, co-combine natin to. X to the 4th minus x to the 4th plus x to the 4th. So, bale 2x to the 4th minus 6x to the 4th, negative 4x to the 4th equals negative 4. Yan. Pwede nating i-divide both sides by negative 4. So, x to the 4th is 1. So, equate natin to 0. X to the 4th minus 1 is 0. And then, solve for x. So, pwede tong difference of two squares. Write nyo muna yung x to the 4th as x squared quantity squared. Minus 1 equals 0. So, pag finactor natin, bale, x squared plus 1 times x squared minus 1. So, equate each factor to 0. X squared plus 1 is 0. and x squared minus 1 is 0. So, pag sinolve natin dito si x transpose si positive 1 sa kaliwa, ay sa kanan, sorry, magiging negative 1. Tapos, get the square root of both sides. Bale, x is plus minus, square root of negative 1 is I, di ba? So, dalawa agad yung value ng x, plus minus I. Ang kailangan nating value is 4 kasi fourth degree, di ba? So, may dalawa na tayo. Dito rin, makukuha rin natin yung dalawang value. Pag sinolve natin si x, so x squared transpose si negative 1 sa kanan, positive 1. Then get the square root of both sides. X is plus minus square root of 1, 1. So, meron tayong apat na value ng x. X is I, positive. X is negative I. X is positive 1 or 1. And x is negative 1. So, paano makukuha yung y? Diba, ang condition natin na sinubstitute sa equation 3 is x is y. Okay? So, therefore, dito, ang value natin ng y is 1. Tapos, if x is I and y is 1, ang magiging one solution natin is z1 is, di ba, x plus yi. Edi, I plus 1 ay pala, sorry, I din pala dapat. Okay, kasi equal sila. Dito dapat yon yung y is 1. Sige, simulan natin dito. Dito sa if x is 1, y is 1. Ito, if x is I, y is I. Ito, if x is negative I, y is negative I. Ito, if x is negative 1, y is negative 1. So, dito, magiging Z1 is, kahit anong label naman, okay lang. Kahit ito is Z1 nyo, is Z2 nyo, ito is Z3 nyo. So, di ba ang form natin ng Z is x plus yi. So, yung x is 1, 1, plus yung y is 1, 1i. Or simply, I. One solution. Okay? Next, Z2, let's say, ito na lang, sige, Z2. So, ipa-plugin nyo ngayon dito. X is negative 1 plus y is negative 1, I. Or, magiging negative I. Okay? Isang solution ulit. So, pangatlo, let's say, dito na lang, Z3. So, papalit nyo ngayon, x is negative I plus, excuse me, y is negative I times I. So, kailangan yung i-multiply ito. Negative I times I, negative I squared. Which is, yung negative excuse me, which is yung I squared equal siya sa -1. So, negative times negative, positive 1. So, meron tayong negative I plus 1. Or, unahin nyo na lang yung real part, 1 minus I. So, Z3, isa na lang. So, Z4, plug in nyo yung I sa X, plus yi. So, yung y is I times I. So, magiging I times I to or I squared. Pero yung I squared is -1, right? So, I plus -1 or unahin ko yung real part, -1 plus I. And so, ito yung apat na solution. Okay, Z1 is 1 plus I, Z2 is -1 minus I, Z3 is 1 minus I, and Z4 is -1 plus I. So, apat yung roots kasi 4th degree tayo. 'Di ba? Polynomial yung equation, Z to the 4th. Okay, next. Problem number 3. Ito, madali lang to. 2z is equal to I times 2 plus 9i. Okay, so if ililet z muna natin equal to x plus yi, linear lang to di ba? Madali lang to. Z to the first ka lang. Sa substitute nyo muna yung x plus yi sa z, so magiging 2 times x plus yi equals, ito, i-distribute nyo ngayon si I. So, I times 2, 2i, plus I times 9i, 9i squared. So, distribute nyo yung 2, 2x plus 2yi is equal to 2i plus 9, I squared is -1, right? So, bale 2x plus 2yi is equal to 2i minus 9. Or, unahin natin isulat si real part, -9 plus 2i. So, para makuha natin yung value ng x and y, i-equate natin yung real sa left, tsaka real sa right. Tapos, yung imaginary sa left, tsaka equate sa imaginary sa right. So, for real, 2x is equal to -9. Okay? Tapos, for the imaginary part, 2y is equal to 2. So, masasolve na natin dito si x. Di-divide ko lang both sides by 2. Dito na lang yung isa. Bale, x is -9/2. Tapos dito, di-divide ko din by 2 para ma-solve si y. Y is 2/2 or 1. So, therefore, yung z natin is x plus yi. Z is x is -9/2 plus y is 1i or simply I na lang. So, this is the answer. Isa lang yung solution kasi ano lang siya, linear. Okay, number 4. Z minus 2z conjugate plus 7 minus 6i equals 0. Okay, so linear lang to, di ba? So, ile-let z ko muna equal to x plus yi. So, ipa-plug in nyo ngayon itong x plus yi sa z. So, x plus yi minus 2 times x plus yi conjugate plus 7 minus 6i. Actually, pwede nyong i-transpose na to. I-transpose na natin yung 7 tsaka -6i sa right. Yan yung magiging complex number sa right. So, magiging negative 7 plus 6i. Okay? Yan. Pero, simplify pa muna natin to. So, x plus yi minus 2 conjugate. Ibig sabihin ng conjugate, kakapin nyo lang yung real part x, pero kukuhain nyo yung additive inverse or opposite sign nung imaginary part. So, since positive yi yan, gagawin yung opposite sign, negative yi. So, ito yung conjugate ng x plus yi, x minus yi. So, equal to negative 7 plus 6i. So, i-distribute nyo ngayon si negative 2. So, x plus yi minus 2x, the negative 2 times negative yi, positive 2yi, equals to negative 7 plus 6i. So, mako-combine pa natin yung x minus 2x, negative x. Tapos yung yi plus 2yi, positive 3yi, equals negative 7 plus 6i. So, pwede na natin i-equate yung real part sa left and sa right. Pati yung imaginary sa left at sa right para ma-solve sa x and y. So, yung real sa left side is negative x. Equate natin sa real sa right side, negative 7. So, masasolve na natin dito sa x. Divide nyo lang both sides by negative 1. X is negative 7 over negative 1, positive 7. Tapos, para ma-solve si y, equate natin yung imaginary sa left, 3y, sa imaginary sa right, 6. Yan. And then, solve for y, divide both sides by 3. Y is 6 divided by 3, 2. So, therefore, ang value ng z natin is, di ba, x plus yi form. Z is, x is 7 plus y is 2i. So, ito yung answer. So, nakasolve tayo ngayon ng 4 problems. Tuloy na lang natin, let's have part 2 para sa topic natin na to na solving equations with complex numbers. So, abangan nyo yung part 2 para magsosolve pa tayo ng more problems para mas ma-master nyo pa siya. So, subscribe lang kayo sa ating YouTube channel, Engineered Math. Ililink ko na lang sa description yung mga past video tutorials natin, pati yung pinaka-playlist na rin sa Advanced Engineering Mathematics para mapanood nyo lahat ng mga video tutorials natin from simula sa first lesson for AdMath hanggang sa last lesson. Okay, para meron na kayong video tutorials, playlist guide from our YouTube channel, Engineered Math, para sa buong subject nyo na Advanced Engineering Mathematics. Para pwede nyo nang i-binge watch, i-marathon, kung kailangan nyong mag-advance study or mag-review for exam. Okay, so good luck sa mga nagte-take ng Advanced Engineering Mathematics. Kayang-kaya nyo yan, basta mag-aral lang mabuti. Mag-practice lang mag-solve ng maraming problems. And panoorin nyo yung mga video tutorials ko sa YouTube. Okay? Sige, see you on my next video tutorial. God bless everyone. Padayon, future engineers. Bye-bye.